this way. This is not giving me, it's not encouraging me, but I'm going to be shooting it this way. It's saying orientation is locked, and I don't understand what that means. I've tried to go around to check what this orientation mean, and I cannot see anything. Guys, I don't know what this means. I don't know what field I'm touching. I'm trying to get the orientation thing. It's not working. Oh God, I don't know why I'm streaming this way. All right, guys. So I was talking about the house help issue before my internet went gaga. So please, I've seen a lot of videos on how house helps have been treating their employer, how they've been behaving so badly, no matter how you take care of them. See, I've had issues with a lot of them that they come and go. At the point, I had to tell the woman bringing them that, Madam, come. If these girls up and leave suddenly, just give them this word that I said they should leave they should forget their pay. Because the lady that brings them, like there's an agency, or would I say an agency? Let me put it as an agency that brings them for you, and she does something that I do not like. And I told her one certain time, I said, Madam, you're the one that bring girls. You bring girls to work, right? And when you bring them to work, one thing I am realizing is that you don't tell these girls the part of what they are expected to do. She comes and she brings these girls, she brings a paper like the rules and regulation guiding her bringing the girls to you. Then in that paper, the agreement paper or whatever it is, if it is rule, I don't know, but she brings a paper, a printed paper stating in that paper what the girls had to do. If it is sweeping, you want them to do sweeping, washing, you have to tick them, sweeping the floor. When she brought that to me the first time, and I was like, okay, madam, wait, you've brought your own paper to me to tell me that I should sign, right? And I should tick what I want the girls to do so that it will be in an agreement. Which paper did you bring for these girls to tell the girls that this thing we are doing here is a serious business? If you up and leave, there are going to be consequences. They don't tell them, as in you don't educate these girls enough to know that if they want to up and leave suddenly, there will be an implication. You don't tell these girls that if they misbehave, there will be a problem. So, like, I have housed these girls. Me personally, I've housed them. Aside the salary I pay, they eat good food. It is what I eat, they eat. I don't eat chicken, turkey, and beef and allow them to go and take gari. I don't do that to my house help. I like to treat my house help the way I treat myself and my kids in the house. Like I tell my kids to call them auntie, not to call them by their name. I let my kids respect them well enough so that they will know that this is their elder. Forget the fact that they are working. So my kids, and my kids won't have one thing, they're usually accommodative. They accommodate you when you come, but it is when you show them that you don't want them close to you that they will withdraw. So I've had countless issues with house helps that they bring. I don't even like to term them or tag them house helps. If you see my house help, you would think she's my sister because the way the network is really showing me shaggy. I'm going to do this live today, whether level likes it or not. But these girls will come and show you pepper. You know what they call pepper. These girls will show you pepper in your own house. See, I've had a house help that was brought to my house. The next thing you know, my laptop that has been there for like 1 year, my kids don't go close to my laptop because I work from home. So they don't go close to my laptop to avoid them damaging something. This girl came in the space of 1 week, she damaged my laptop. I had to go and spend close to 40,000 to repair that laptop because that's what I used to work from home. I did not penalize her. I did not deduct this from her salary because how much is the salary that I'm deducting? I only warned her and all that. But then again, you can imagine me having a help and I want to go out. She's crying, she cannot stay in the house alone. She can't stay in the house. She was just all weeping. I'm going for a wedding and you're supposed to stay in the house and take care of the house, right? This one started crying, sat down by the door side and started crying. You can imagine. My car was full. I don't know where to even keep her because I had neighbors that were coming because it was a neighbor's wedding. So I had the neighbors filled in my car. And this girl started crying that she wanted to go. She can't stay in the house alone. She's scared. And every other person in the compound, their house helps are in the house. So how do I figure that out? How do I combine that together? Or is it the one that you tell them don't waste food and they'll purposely waste it for you to be angry? They'll waste the food. Like when you know that, okay, this is how to boil rice, put the rice on fire, put a little bit of salt. You come, you boil the rice. You say because you don't eat salt, you're not going to put salt in the madam's rice. In the house, the rice that everybody eats because you feel you don't eat salt. And according to her, that is how she was trained, not to put salt in the rice. Everybody with their own way of upbringing. And you know when rice is like that, you can't eat it. So you end up throwing it away. I have a lot of them that have damaged so many things in my house that I don't know where to begin. I don't know where to start. But then again, I was just scrolling Instagram yesterday and this issue came to my heart. And I was like, anything that will happen to them, I'm going to do my life because I've been trying to come on life, but I want to talk about something that mamas, mothers will relate. If you are a 9 to 5, if you are staying at home and still working, if you're a busy mom, like a business mom, you go up and down, you're not chanced. This is the main reason for this house helps. Because, like, I've not had any house help for since November. November, the last one came and she left November, and I decided not to take another house help. But I've been doing my house chores myself. Like I've been taking my time to do my house chores, and I'm not even understanding where the plenty work that these girls complain that there is in this house. Like you can imagine when you have a house help and all she wants to do is just sit and watch the TV. Because I sit and work on my laptop, they feel I'm just playing on the laptop and they want to just sit and be watching your TV, leaving work undone. You understand? I don't even treat these girls that bad. I don't treat them in a way that they will say, okay, they want to go to their family's house. I've had one that said she would like to be going home twice in a month. Normally, it's supposed to be once in a month. I obliged her, and in every week she goes home, I give her transport. That is not in her salary. I did not add that to her salary because I feel the salary is for them to use. Expenses is supposed to be for themselves, and any other expenses that I'm doing is supposed to be in my house. I'll do it. I'll take it upon myself to do it. See, I've recorded the things I got for a house help when she came to my house, because when they come so tattered, looking unkept. You know, they have this body stench and body odor that you have to like go to the market. I mean, I don't like somebody passing me and I will perceive any kind of funny smell. My nose is sensitive. So when they come and I perceive that, I don't even tell them directly that they have a body odor or they need to work on themselves. What I do is immediately they come and I see that, okay, I don't like the odor I'm perceiving from their armpit, or when they pass you, I'll kind of say, okay, please take your clothes, put them in the washer, in the washing machine, or just put them in the bucket, wash it, go and resun it. I'll give them enough soap. Then I'll go to the market, I'll get a deodorant, I'll get a body spray, I get soap, cream, I get a new sponge, brush, and Maclean for these girls so that they will be looking good. And when they pass anybody, in case I have a visitor, the person will not just close their nose and say, this one is smelling. But then, after you do that for like a month, you finish taking care of their skin, taking care of their body, they start looking good. The next thing, these girls will just up and leave. If they are not cooking one story that their father died, their great father died, they'll cook one funny story. Maybe they are missing their boyfriend. I'll just say, you can go. I'll pay them and they will go. Now, this brings me to the issue of one particular someone that I like so much. The way I like this girl, you think she's my blood. I like her because she's educated. She went to school. So during the period that she doesn't go to school, or probably when they're on break, she stays in my house. She comes to my house. She works, and I pay her. But during the school time, since she does my chores, does everything, stay with my kids. My kids love her. At the point you think she's my sister. I've gone to the market, get her things. I don't hold back when I'm doing things for her. And reason is that I like her, and the way she loves my kids, that's the way I am reciprocating the love to her. But as time goes, you get to understand someone, and they say there's this thing they say, that you don't know someone until you stay under one roof with the person. Okay, she has worked for me 3 times now. The first time, that was when she was going to school, and she was intercepting, coming on the days that she doesn't have lectures, to come and stay. Probably from Wednesday down to Sunday, she doesn't have lectures. She come to my place, she stay, she do all the house chores. She relieves me of that burden. And then I was running my business. I wasn't working from home. I was just running a business. So I go to my business. She was doing fine. She was doing fantastic. I even usually send her money when she's in school. I take her as one of my own. In fact, I converted her to my sister because she understands English. She goes to school. But then, after that period that she was in school, she finished school. She said she was not doing anything. My husband said, call her back. She's good with the kids. She knows how to clean. She knows how to do chores. Call her back. I called her. At this time around, then, this thing I was telling you is about 3 years ago. Then I was paying her 10,000. Then things were not like that. 10,000, no, was it? No, it was 15,000 we're paying because she was living. We're taking care of every other expenses. If our sister, anybody is having issues, they need money, I send money. So she was fantastic. She came, her phone got spoiled. She said she was needing to do C road a bit touched. Then in the morning it fell into water. I went to where the cell phone, I bought her an Android, came back so that she'll be comfortable because we were good, she was good. I don't know what happened. If it is men that is deceiving these girls, I don't know. The next thing, after I bought that phone, 3 days after, she up and left. That was the second time she was working for me, right? I felt pained because I was pregnant with my second child. So I got pained, but I was like, no problem, let it go. Go and say, you are not staying anymore. Coming to stay this time around. She said, yes. Mom, coming to worry, she'll stay. Talk to her, she'll stay. I was not like, okay, fine. If you stay, you can come. You're highly welcome. She doesn't have anything to do, let her come. She will not behave that way again. Just have a chat with her, tell her what you don't want, tell her what you want. I was like, okay, fine. She now came. This time around, I already have my third child. Okay. My third child, I already had my third child, and the the child is about a year now, right? Okay, it was about 9 months when she came. That was, yes, she came. Oh, she came back September, October, September. She came back September last year. She stayed September. Then she didn't have a phone. Unknown to me and my husband, she was back because she needed to get an Android phone. And the one we got for her already, she has used it for the period of years she used it, it has gone bad. And now she needed another phone. You can see how callous human beings can be, people can be. The next thing you know, she wanted another phone. I was trying frantically to give her a phone, to give her one phone, because there's a phone my husband was using and the screen got cracked. It's an Infinix phone. It was not long he bought it, but it fell down and the screen got cracked. So I was like hoping to go change the screen for her and give it to her. It was a big Android. I can't remember the version of the Infinix. And suddenly my husband was like, no, he will not give her. Let's get another one for her. I was like, okay, fine, if that's the case. And I said, wait, first. One spirit was not telling me, no, 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 don't go and stress yourself and use your money to get this girl a phone. Let her use her own money to get phone. Since it is phone she needs, let her go and get a phone and be paying instrumentally. You guys know that this is it easy buy? I think they do something like that, that you get a phone and you'll be paying instrumental. I think the first payment you pay 60, I mean 50%, I mean 30%, I can't remember. But you pay something, a down payment, then you now eventually start paying gradually monthly. And that's okay. Since she's working, it's okay for her to just pay with her salary. Then, because this time around, her salary, we increased the salary. Since she's a little, she didn't want to use her own money to get the phone. She wanted me to buy the phone for her again. And as if God was just talking to me that I shouldn't do that again. After she got that phone, she decided to leave. This was somebody that said she was not traveling for Christmas. She was going to stay, yada, yada, yada. The next thing she said she was leaving. I got pained. I was like, okay, since you say you're leaving, it's okay. It's not issue. She said she has a wedding. I said, okay, no problem. You will wait for salary to come before you go because it's December period and of course salaries will be paid. She initially told me she was going on the 20th of December. And I said, okay, if you're going 20th of December, my salary has not come. What do we do? And I pay her, not my husband. Okay, I pay her every expenses on the house girls. I take care of the expenses. I pay her because I will not want to keep reminding my husband. I work, okay, and this house chores. It is my own chores they are relieving me of, so I pay from my salary. Okay, so she's going on the 20th. You're going on the 20th. Why not wait? Hi Shama, welcome. Why not wait for my salary to hit my account, then I'll pay you. She said, Ma, don't worry, let me go. When I go, when your salary drop, you can actually send the money. I said, are you sure? You need money now. And this is even the time we give bonuses. How will you buy things? She said, Ma, don't worry. Don't worry yourself. Don't worry yourself. I want to go. I want to go. Don't worry. And I'm like, why is this girl in a hurry? Why are you in a hurry? Eh? Before you know anything, this girl up and when she was leaving, I made that mistake of not searching her. Guys, I made that mistake of not searching her. This is where the video I saw on Instagram came to play in my head. There's this lady, Sparkling Gems and whatever, Sparkling Gems or something. She sells jewelries and accessories. She has a help that robbed her of her valuables that she caught the girl. Was it yesterday or 2 days back? And she kind of put it on Instagram and she tagged all the taggables that they should come and help her. This girl stole from her. She stole her purse, she stole clothes, she stole her kids' wears, she stole shoes, new shoes with labels, she stole jewelries with labels from her stall. Now this brings me to what is it? No matter how you take these girls as yours, why are they treating you this way? I just find out that yes, they have different moral upbringing than you, but then even when you offer to take care of them well, they still have this way of upping and leaving suddenly. That is where my pain is actually coming from. Because when I saw that video Sparkling and James posted on Instagram, I was like, wow, so this is everywhere. Because when this one left me, I later found out that I could not see a lot of things in my house, from power bank to um, my bag, a very sweet, expensive bag my husband got. And that was because I didn't search her. The way she was in a hurry to go. And she left 2 days after or 3 days after, her sister called and started ranting, started yelling that I should send her a salary. And I'm like, wow. I asked her, I said, your sister is asking for salary. Did you not tell her I asked you to wait for this salary? And you said no, you were open to leave. You want to leave, you cannot stay, you want to meet up with the traveling. You guys are traveling, you're going tomorrow, you are doing this, you don't want, you made arrangement with the vehicle that you are traveling with. I had no choice but to leave you to go. And my salary hasn't dropped. And I told you once my salary drop, you'll get your salary in full with even extra because it's a festive period. This thing I was saying does not enter this girl's ear. before you know anything, I have this landline at home. I'm going to show you guys this landline. This is the landline my kids used to call their daddy. Basically, it's their dad and their grandmother they call with this line. Okay. Unknown to me, this girl picked my husband's number from this landline and called him to complain that I have not paid her. This one brought another rancor in my home. My hubby started yelling and shouting why I did not pay her, and I explained. You can imagine. So my hubby had to send me money since my salary has not come for me to pay her. This is somebody I called my own. This is somebody I held close. This is somebody that I leave my kitchen to. She serves, she cooks for the children, except when my husband is at home because he travels a lot. When he's at home, that's when I cook what he will eat. But as long as she's with the children and I'm working on my system, I don't have that time to raise my head to come and cook. She'll cook what they eat because she's not a child. She's about 22, 23 or thereabouts. So you see, and I'm wondering, no matter how you place these girls, so yes, I know. There are some people that might be kind of wicked to their maid, but then again, even you that you're not wicked to your maid, when it begins to play how these girls treat you, you begin to wonder, should I be wicked to these girls? Because I realize that the area, the places that they are wicked to them, the house that they are wicked to them, that is the house they actually stay. That is the place they stay for long. They will stay up to, you'll be hearing they've stayed for 2 years. A house that they will not feed them, they will not give them good clothing. That is the house they will stay. I don't know whether they are them and sufferness is 5 and 6. You see that place that they are giving them hell. They suffer them a lot. They don't eat on time. Now there, these children they stay. But when you call them and say, okay, come and say, you go be as if you use their destiny. Like you're using their destiny. I don't even understand it. And at the point since November that I've not had a house help, I've been doing my chores small by small. My mom comes and go because she stays in a different apartment and a different area from mine. She comes, she does the one she can do, like cooking while I'm working. And I do the cleaning. When the children are sleeping, I just decided to share the time for myself so that I know I will just have my peace of mind. When the kids are sleeping at night, that's when I'll come, I'll clean the whole house, wash the toilet, clean everywhere. My kitchen is sparkling. My toilets, they are closed. I'll fold them. The ones I washed with the washing machine, I'll fold them, everything. I'll make sure my house is sparkling. Without these girls, the thing they said that is a problem, I'll sweep and I'll mop. So where is this empathy from them to we that we are their madam or their employer? I've had a house help. I will not forget that girl. What that girl did to me. She came in, if you see her, she was black. Black, a married woman with 2 kids. She came in and she was not looking okay. She came to the house. I took care of everything, took care of her. From time to time, she makes requests and I will grant it. Like she wants to go to a wedding, she doesn't have this, she doesn't have that. I'll gladly do it for her. As long as she's smiling, she's happy, I'm happy. But I started noticing some funny play on that very particular girl. Now I have this safe box. If you guys know safe box, the one you used to do you put colo, the one you put money. Okay. So my husband had to help me nail a safe box, like let them nail it for me. So this one was done by a furniture maker. It was very heavy and tight, nailed. Then I was doing business. If I come home, I had only my son then, not and it was only me and this girl that was usually in the house because she comes and goes since she's a married woman. I don't keep them, but it's the singles that I allow to stay as living nanny. This very particular girl was, when they request, I was granting a request. And unknown to me, I usually keep money in that safe box. When I come back from my shop, at times 5,000 naira, but I don't do it in pieces. I do it in 1,000 naira notes. I'll stick in the 1,000 naira note inside that box. At times 5,000, at times 4,000. Like I do that. I started doing that when my husband nailed it from January, because he nailed it January for me to start the savings, so that December I will now open it and know what I've gotten. I started putting 1,000, sometimes 5,000. So I wasn't specific on just, I wasn't doing it 1,000 daily. At times 4, 5, at times 3,000, at times 2,000. I wasn't doing it 1,000. And I started January till April. Meanwhile, if I close my eyes to sleep, whether it's the Holy Spirit that was ministering to me and telling me, get up, go and check your safe box. I was like, which one is get up, go and say, check your safe box? What happened now? Shebi is only me and my little baby in the house. So who will now want to open it? My husband was then working with uh was working with a radio station. So it wasn't practically her home. So the Holy Spirit will say, go and check your safe box, madam. I was like, which safe box? What happened? Well, I beg, leave the safe box. This thing keeps ringing in my head. Go and check this safe box, manna. I say, okay. That day, I will never forget that morning. It was a Wednesday morning. I just got up from the bed. Beckham, I was okay. I used to keep the safe box at the back of my door in my bedroom. And I'm one person, I don't lock my rooms. I don't lock my rooms because why should I lock the room? So I don't lock my bedroom. I basically don't lock my bedroom. I always leave it open. If I can leave the house up with my child without supervision, why should I be locking? Let me check what happened. Why is my Lord of Jesus, what happened here? Lo and behold, my people. So slightly underneath it, and she was using broom. You know, one stick of broom to like pick my money. Hey, Jesus. And I did not observe on time, because suddenly she stopped requesting. This is somebody that a week will not pass by for her not to request 3 to 4 times for me to do something for her, because she has 2 kids. And of course, someone that has 2 kids and the husband is far away in Nigeria, he traveled, he's not in this country. And hey, Jehovah Ebope. My safe boss, this girl has opened my safe boss. She was removing money with broom. Oh, Father. People of God. Okay. I said, okay, let me go and bring broom and check how much is remaining. And I use the broom to remove the money from broom and check how much is remaining. And I use the broom to remove the money. From January to April, 6,000 naira came out of that. She'll be aware that I saw what she did. I got 6 new nails and I hit these nails on sides of this safe box. So what she basically does to me is that when I am in my shop or when I go to shop, like if she comes in the morning around 8, already dressed, I've taken my boy to daycare and I'm going to the shop, I'll tell her, when you're done, come and meet me in the shop, because I will not wait for her to finish cleaning. So what she does is that when I leave her at home to clean, that is when she will now go into my bedroom, since I don't lock my bedroom, and she will now open and remove my money. This is the girl I took care of. You request anything, I give to you. I sell cream, I sell soap, I give you this soap and cream. The day my mom came to visit and she saw her, my mom was like, is this your friend or your house help? I said, she's my house help. She was looking all good, all toned. Her skin was looking flawless. She doesn't enter the sun, because if I want her to go to the market to get something for me, I have a keke rider that I'll call. Please come and take her to the market to go and get me stuff. So the keke rider will take her to the market, wait for her. When she's done, he will now bring her back home. So she basically don't have to stress about transportation or having to stand to look for keke for that long. But people of God, am I the same person she's supposed to treat that way? You know, because when these girls, when the videos start popping up and you start seeing where the madams them used to maltreat them and all that, you will now think that, okay, this woman is wicked, she's heartless and all that. You will not know that these ones, they have wickedness running in their vein. in their bloodstream. I didn't say anything, no. Let me tell you guys, I did not say anything. When she came back, I did not tell her anything. I did not ask her, you took my money. The only person I called my hubby. I say, Oga, if you want to break my safe box, why won't you tell me? You can imagine how I did not suspect her straight. I didn't go to her straight because I don't want to accuse anybody wrongly. It's only me and you staying in the house. My husband doesn't stay with the small little boy of 1 year. We don't want to be capable of opening the box. My sisters are not around here. They school outside my state where I stay. So I didn't tell her anything, oh, people of God. I did not say anything to her. God's so kind. I just said, no problem. God, you see what she has done. If she did well, pay her accordingly. That's what I just told God. I removed the 6,000. She came to work that morning. I'd already dressed. I said I was going out. So I now left. Immediately I left. I told her she finished, she should come and meet me. So immediately I left the house. She went straight to the safe box again to go and see if she can remove money. That was when she met the shock of her life that I had already nailed it with more nails. So automatically, what does that tell her? I have seen it and I know what she has done. You cannot imagine. She was like cold. What I did, I didn't go straight to the shop. What I did, I went to the market, got her body spray, got perfume for her. As in, I used the remaining 6,000 to get the perfume and the body spray for her. And I came back home. When I came back home, she dropped the broom and the packer she was supposed to use to clean the house. I met her. She didn't know I was coming back home. I met her watching Z World with my solar. I didn't say anything. I just sent her, say I handed over the things I bought for her. She was shocked to her bone marrow that her madam has caught her that she stole. And I did not say anything. That feared her the more. You know, my silence alone was killing her. She was like, this woman did not say anything. Hey, she didn't know what to do. She was looking at my face. I acted normal. How can you be that cruel to me? You went into my safe box, open it and remove money. A house help? You think you are smarter? You open, you were removing money on a daily basis. I'll just ignorantly, I'll be putting money into the safe box. And hey God, you are removing it on a daily basis to help yourself and your family. I didn't say anything. God knows I did not say anything. I just kept my cool and I just told God my mind. Because if I want to swear for her, is this one after I use the remaining money to buy the things I bought for her? It's now I can swear to enter. My neighbor, her nanny, and started saying that she dey fear me. Say she no wan work with my tribe again. Say if they mention my tribe wherever she's going to work, she no go agree. That one say what happened? She refused to tell that one. Because anytime I give her clothes, give her anything, she tells the nanny that her madam is trying, the madam is giving her money, he's giving her food stuff, he's giving her clothes, he's giving her this. Okay, the nanny was telling you, your madam they do well though. Her own no, they do her like that. Her own self transport no, they give her and trek, she dey trek go house. No offend this woman, oh. This man they try for you everything she they do for you. No offend her. That was what the nanny was telling her. But then, you know how human being can be. She decided to play a fast one on me. That did not make me stop her. That is the kind of person I am. It didn't make me stop her from doing her work. She kept on coming, but she was working with me. She was scared. Say I feel poison person or I feel keep person. That I did not say anything. I did not say anything. When my husband was like, how will he take my money? He was the one that bought the safe box that I should be saving. Why will I now open my safe box in the middle of the month or in the middle of the year? For what? I said, okay. So automatically, she's the one, Abby. No problem. I now explained to my husband. I took the screenshot of the picture and I gave to the agency woman that brought her and said, see what this girl did. Everybody kept quiet. The one that made me stop her from working for me, she will never forget that. Hey, that day she cried. I was like, no, you will stop. That was the icing on the cake. My shop, she was cleaning my shop. Like, I just opened the shop that morning and we're cleaning. I had a customer, I was doing comb twist for the customer, this comb curls for the customer. So it's like she has not seen this style before, so she was watching what I was doing. Then I usually keep my hair, I keep natural hair. So on the Saturdays, I normally do different styles because I can style my hair. So that day I said, okay, when you're done sweeping that place, come and help me hold two cornrows by both sides. I want to do style. So when she was bending down, packing what she was sweeping, she was murmuring. She didn't know my friend was standing beside her, listening to her. She was murmuring. So my friend, I said, what did you say? She now said, no. And I said, what happened? My friend, I said, say she the mama for you, say she the hungry, she never eat. And I say at 8 a.m., you the hungry, you never eat. If you the hungry, you never eat, what stop you from eating? Who stop you from eating? Did you not bring food from the house? Because I left you in the house and I came to the shop before you. So your own was to dish food and come to the shop and come and meet me. So you did not bring food. So why are you saying you're hungry? So the thing got me angry. And I said, so even if you want to say it, you have to say it to the hearing of my friend. And I said, okay, no problem. I didn't say anything. Then my child, my son, was crawling. And I have a pavement in front of my shop. That pavement is kind of high before you bring your leg down to the next pavement. And my boy was still crawling. So he was crawling towards that place. I usually lock the blind for him not to go. So she opened the blind. I said, close that blind, let that boy not fall. She was still doing her own now as per madam. So coincidentally, my husband came and he saw when the boy was trying to crawl down. My husband said, if he became fall, he no go agree. Can you people hear? If his son fall, he no go agree. And I said, but I told you to remove that boy and close that blinds now. I was busy with the customer. This guy do as if yeah, they pay him. The next time I now finished the customer left. I was already pained. Customer now and I said, okay, come, sit down. The way you be here is like you're going to stop my job. You are going to stop doing this work. Hey ma, hey, one thing. I say you're going to stop doing the work. Just find the work, find another place, go work. You stop my job, yeah? You stop this work. She was not like, hey, what did she do? Wait. She can't start to the cry. I said, you're stopping the work, and it's today you're stopping. So I'm going to pay your salary. Don't worry. You're stopping. My dear, that was how I left that one. That one left. So all these issues of this house helps, eh? They are funny. This story, it paid me. This story has been this thing has been in my chest for like 4 years to 5 years now. But I've been like pressing it down. But I had to speak it out, like let people know that we try our best for this house helps. But then again, you can't satisfy them. Like that thing they are looking for. This time around, me, I'm feeling is because I'm sitting in the house, and that's why they cannot take it. They don't want me to sit in the house. They want me to bath and go to like my normal 9 to 5 so that they can play their life, do anything they want to do. I don't know if you guys understand. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, hi, this is House Helps Shenanigans that I brought to you. Okay. So guys, please kindly subscribe and turn on your post notification bell so that you can be informed each time I post a new video. This is our first live, right? But I'm just trying it to see how it goes. I don't understand why my phone is not turning vertical. It keeps doing this way. Please, you guys to just bear with me till I get to find out the resolution on what to do. It's doing like this. But please, you guys should pardon me. I'm manage me today. So guys, that is that. Along the line, this very particular one that I said stole went somewhere else to work. Before you know now, feeding became an issue because they will not feed. Not everybody they feed give you food 3 times a day. They will not feed her. She turned black. I mean, that shine where she the shine where they give her cream, they give her soap. She turned black. She was going under that same sun that she will not go. If I tell her go and buy something, she'll be doing her eye like this. She can't see. You understand? She's the same person that will boil rice and will not put salt. The next time I'll tell her to carry it and go and throw it away. She'll pack it and take it home. Not be wickedness be that. Because she know I cannot eat it. She'll take it home. The same lady was now hearing it. She'll go and stand under the sun for the new madam she's working with. She'll stand under the sun till that one, her children closes from school. She'll now pack them. I know they send you go pick children from school. I don't send you anything. You stay under the AC. I have solar 247 lights. If NEPA bring light, you dey under the AC. You just do your work, do finish, you start sleeping. I'll leave you to sleep. I'll leave you to rest. But still, I'm the bad person that they still have to treat bad. This time around, she saw a friend of mine that I respect so much. She went and started reporting, begging her to tell me that she wants to come back. I say, Moi, it will not work. It's not possible. I cannot let this one come back to me. If I let her come back to me, this one will kill me because the way she's behaving, I will not do that again. Once bitten, twice shy. So, guys, you can imagine how you take these ones in as the fear of God that you have to nurture them, take them as your own, but then they will still do how they are wired. These same girls that goes to the farm in the village, morning to evening, they are in the farm cultivating, doing all sort of hard job, hard labor. You now bring them here. The next thing, they'll start misbehaving. She eats once a day. The network, oh, please, you guys pardon me. I must do this life. So this one, she doesn't sleep well on time. She sleeps 11 p.m. and wake up as early as 5 a.m. to get the girls ready because the house, they say the woman has 7 kids and the house is very big. It's a family house, as in is their own personal house, not a rented apartment. So the house is quite big. The rooms are much. This one, they now said she's been there. She worked for more than 3 months to 4 months, and that's her routine. This is our old child. She's they said she's 14. When they brought that to me, I was like 14. They said I shouldn't worry. I should try her. She's good. Someone that just came from the house that they have 7 kids. She can do my work. I shouldn't worry. All I should just do is she just tell her what to do. I was like, hey, this one not too small. That was when my brother said this one, no be child abuse, Byzantine. This one too small. They were just giving me morale. Just try her. I say, okay, let's try. Let's give it a try and see. And I said, yeah, start. This girl started the first day. I was pregnant for my third child. This one is even just recent, not even reached 3 years, something of 2 years ago or so. Before you know, she started. If she did do something, I was not looking at her. And I called the woman and said, this girl cannot do anything. Say, ma, can worry now. I said, they look at her like that. I said, she go do. Okay, oh, start doing now. This one, if they are playing any music, she knows all the lyrics. If she's in the kitchen, she dey whine, no be small. Before you know anything, she don't break my broken plate. Oh, I'll run and come and check. Hope you did not enjoy yourself. She say, no, ma. Oh yeah, I'll cook because of course I will not let her handle my gas before she go burn down person's house. I'll do my cooking. She should just do the sweeping and cleaning and wash the children's clothes, the ones they play in the house. But the one for church, I take it to the cleaner. My head dey whine. This girl, before you know, she said she's having headache, body pain. Wetin happen? There was a day I now told her, okay, since you say you have headache, what do they give you? She said, they used to give her herbs. She know they do injection. I said, they used to give you herbs. Which one be? I now call the mother because when they bring them like that, we'll get contact of their family members. What is this girl saying? Me, I want the nurse treating my kids to come and treat her. But she's telling me a different thing that she doesn't take injection. What's that? We should give her herbs. I said, okay, there's this moringa leaf I have. I said, okay, go and boil it and drink. Me, I was facing my own pain, early pregnancy. She left the moringa on fire. Moringa don't dry. Water is dry. It was burning. I was dozing. I just jump up. I said, what is burning? I run to the kitchen, off the gas. Started looking for this girl everywhere outside. I didn't see her. Unknown to me, she has fainted in my children's room. That was how I had to call for help. They brought her. I quickly called the nurse. I said, this one that they say she don't take injection is nonsense. I called the nurse that treats my kids. The woman came from the hospital and she was not like, what's the problem? She took her blood sample because definitely she had already run a blood sample before the girl stayed, because usually we run blood samples like if they are coming to stay. We do hepatitis, we do HIV, we do hep C's, we do a lot of. She tried to like help me do a lot of that because even sweat now, I think that hepatitis is sweat to sweat, right? Before she would not say she wants to back on of my child and all that. So we kind of run those kind of tests before they stay to be sure they are clean. My dear, the nurse told me initially, before she started, that she has serious typhoid and malaria. And I said, okay, let's treat her for malaria. I think that was where I buy trouble, because the nurse treated her for malaria before she now said the headache refused to go. The other headache did not want to go. I said, okay. Then I said I should give her moringa. I gave her the moringa. No, be the moringa she burn for fire. And I called her. I said, nurse, please, since she said there's typhoid, traces of typhoid, and is high, please, let's just treat the typhoid. They did not say it's expensive. Hey, how can I treat the house help? I said, hey, make she come down from my house. No, now treat her, I'll pay. Nurse now started treating her, giving her drips for typhoid, antibiotics, and all those things. For all those their typhoid treatment, she started giving. This woman gave her for 3 days. I be for 5 days. No, sharp boy, no. No, she gave the one for 3 days. There was one for 3 days, I think. She gave her. After treatment, this pikin no gree say she did okay. What happened? The mom even came to come and help her do her house chores. When the mom say, which work did this house? This house no big now. Don't help her do the house chores, left. I was not saying, no problem. Let her manage. The clothes the mother washed on the line, for her to go and pick it, pack them, since she's getting better. Shenanigans I'm talking about. That one pass. Before you know anything, this girl say her body no dey okay. She will stand and she will be doing like this. God. Wetin I never see. At the end of the day, I had to call the parents of this girl, say, please come and carry your child. I no fit again. Because me, I'm seeing my own here. The pregnancy is giving me shege. This girl cannot come and ask on her treatment. I spent like 30 to 25,000. Is that 25 or 30,000 thereabout? I spent that much on her treatment. You cannot imagine. They took her to another government hospital and they continued treatment there. Only for them to come back after a month that the girl should resume. And I said, with pregnancy, am I supposed to wait for her to get better before I bring in somebody? I'm pregnant, for God's sake. How do I manage the pregnancy with house chores? That was how this girl left my house. Few months later, they came back. The mom, the grandmom, and the girl. And were now asking me, this one I don't want to take the girl back. Is that why I did not want to pay her salary? And I say, I don't want to pay her salary. Is that what you people want to term it? Did anybody tell me thank you for taking this girl's responsibility, rushing her for treatment and all that? The nurse that I brought that came and did the whole treatment for her, I paid from my pocket. You can ask the nurse. They say, I cannot tell them that I spent 30,000 naira. I say, nurse, come on. I say, nurse, come on. I said, nurse, come. These people are accusing me. They said that I did not treat her. That is lie, that I'm lying. Nurse now said, how? If they are saying that you did not treat her, then where did we pay the 30,000 to? I said, nurse, come, so that since they are here waiting, come and tell them if I paid 30,000 for this girl's treatment or not. Because now they're accusing me that I'm claiming that I paid 30,000 naira for her treatment and I did not spend that amount, that I'm lying. Because at this point, now then get balance to give me. Balance of 20,000 naira. Since that's where they want to drag the matter. Me that gave nurse money to go and buy drugs and everything and the drip and everything, they set the drip in presence of the mother. The mother came, she saw this girl was taking drip for the next 2 to 3 days. The girl was on drip. Just to revive her because she was pale. She was looking bad from the where she don't stress her, where she was taking care of 7 children, day in, day out. She no faint for there. She was not sick there. She now came to my house and she now fell sick. And I still took up the bill. The woman that brought her, the agency that usually bring her, say she told me the day she started, the girl started being sick, that she return her back. I said, now so they do for your own village. So someone is sick in my own presence, she's sick, I should not ship her like that back to her people. It doesn't work that way. I only tried my best as a mother. I have kids too. And if my kids are outside and they're sick, I will expect someone to help me come to my aid. Help me first, resuscitate my child first before I reach there. Not abandon my child and say because you know concern am. I won't do that. I'm a mother. That one left, my dear. Ever since then, day in, day out, day in, day out, I've been looking for a housekeeper. The one that comes and go, comes and go. That one myself, if you tell her 8 o'clock, she will start coming 9 o'clock. When I complained, she said her daughter no dey help her. You have a daughter of 15 years, you know they help you. What do you mean? You have a child of 15 years and you have the one of 8 years. None of them they help you. Meaning what? If they're not helping you, won't you prep your time and meet up? And now ask her if na organization you dey. Will you be telling the organization that your child is not helping you? That's why you came to their work at 9 o'clock when resumption time is 8 o'clock. I say, no, I will not have it. At least in my house here, if anything, nothing, at least you go with evening food. You eat, you come to my house, that 8 o'clock you come, you still have breakfast, you have lunch, and you even take away dinner. I'm not talking of the raw food I give. You still take dinner. So why will you not look at me in the face and tell me your child is not helping you? So you decide to come 9. I gave you 8. You are deciding to come 9. So these are the issues. When you talk of leaving nanny, there's a problem. You talk of go and come, it's still an issue. When you get too over familiar with them, this over familiarity is a problem. They tend to abuse it because you are familiar with them. After all, she not going to do me anything, no problem. This one that was going and coming, that had to stop, she got so used to me that at a point, if I ask her go and get me like drinks, get me Coke, she will tell me she has carried her own. If I say go and buy me like 4 Coke or I have it to buy me 4 Coke, let me keep maybe one in the fridge. As she's going, the food she prepared, maybe I'll say just make turn semo for me, I have soup, turn semo for me or something. She'll carry her own. Ma, I don't carry my own. Ma, I've carried my own. Yet I am not having issues with that. That's not my problem. That's not even my headache. My own is do what I say you should do. Come as at when I say you should come. Because when 5 is knocking, no, they know they tell them, they don't they carry their bag, they are going 5. It's 5, it's 5, it's 5. We they go. I they go, it's 5. Then why not beat to the time I come 8 o'clock? This is the same one I say come 8 o'clock. You don't help me with morning preps for children to go to school. I do that one in myself. I wake up 5, I do everything. My kids are ready to school. 3 of them are ready for school. Then the small one, I maybe after I prep food for them, I'll keep the leftover. Maybe if I drop my kids in school, I'll just use it. Have my breakfast before I face my job. The moment I just leave the house, maybe I'll leave my key for her in case she comes. Maybe I waste my time in my children's school before I'll come. She would have opened the door, enter the kitchen, carry the food there. The one I prep to eat around 5. They say she come 8 o'clock. You did not come 8 o'clock, you're coming 9 o'clock. She will sit down and eat it before I come back from dropping kids in the school. So I'll be left with either taking tea and bread. Even if I'm not interested, I'll just have to force it down. In a place where it looks like a relief, you come to an area where they accept you wholeheartedly. Nobody is talking you down or nobody is treating you in a way you don't like. And the next thing, you cannot simplify the things they ask you to do. You come to my house, I've accepted you. The whole of my household accepts you. Where they accept, surprises me where I'll see house of stealing. Whether they go in or the one are going and coming, they steal. The one that is staying, they still steal. When somebody accepts you and you are in the person's house, ask. See, nothing pains me that you stealing. That's a deal breaker for me. You steal, you can't lie on top again. You now make me start suspecting each and everybody that is in my house. I don't like it. I usually tell them before they start, say, look, what I don't like is stealing and lying. Don't steal, don't lie. And if my kids do something, please tell me. Don't go and start correcting them. I don't want it because your own corrective method now, you go, they do and because not you born them, the way you go, they hit them. I will not like it. Just tell me. I discipline my children. Anybody that knows me knows that I know they play that kind of this thing. Like I don't pity mercy for them when they do something bad. I go scream. If it is scream, I'll scream. If it is yell, I'll yell. If it is flog, I'll flog to correct you. But you as my house help, no beat my children because if you beat them, you might end up going to beat them the way he no go funny. You now injure them, then story go come. Highest you tell me na sorry ma. So it brings me to say, what do these helps want? Okay, few days ago, I was like, okay, my mom was like, just get a help, just try. This house chores will not allow you have time for your YouTube channel. It's not allowing you have time for your office job as well. And for the kids, just get them anyhow. Let's try again. I was like, okay, let me call the agency. And I'll call the woman and say, okay, oh, ma bring another person, oh, since it's like this. So she now said, okay. You cannot believe she brought somebody. And this is my own annoyance with her. She will not interrogate these girls very well before she brings them. And when she brings them, they start misbehaving and saying all sorts of rubbish. She now brought this one. When she brought her, the girl was looking way older. And I asked her, please, how old are you? You know, say you get the kind of somebody that will bring up say if you talk to. They should bring your younger sister age grade, where say if you shout, if you talk to, if you correct, if it's cold. If you tell her say do this one, do that, you know go feel say you they insult her. You know go say me and this one are age, oh my dear. She now brought the woman. I asked her, oh, how old are you? She said she be 32. I said 32. Hmm. And I told my mother, I said, this one, she's looking older than age. Oh. This is not the kind of, this not be the type how they find me this. This one, oh, now the woman say, no, ma, try am. Everything I try. I said, okay, oh yeah. We now started telling her the things we want her to do. The place you left, what happened? She said she was caring for an older lady. Before you know, the stress was too much on her. She got sick. She developed ulcer. Okay, since she developed ulcer, okay, no problem. Ulcer is not a good thing. So no wahala. We know how we'll take care of it. She just said, she was not telling the woman. I was not asking, do you speak English? I need somebody that speak English. I don't need person to say I go to get difficult in communicating. She said, she just speak English, but you were speaking tribe to the woman. So how do we communicate? No problem. She can try. Okay, okay. What is it? After we talk, we like to hear her own side. If she's okay with our terms and condition, with the amount, that's when you talk about salary, you talk about any added benefits. She now said, it's okay, it's fine. Uh, but the issue right now is that the doctor told her that in the morning, early in the morning when she wakes up, she must eat something. I said, okay, fine, no problem. You will be the one in the house. So if you know you have to eat something the next morning, you have to make sure there's food that is left over, because it's not in the morning that we are rushing to make food for children to go to school that you now cook your food fresh now, Abi. And that means a night before that day you keep whatever you know you eat, so that in the morning you can put it in your stomach so that you don't have issues, right? I think that's fair enough. She said, that's fair enough. And again, the doctor now said she must not eat groundnut oil. Hmm? I say, I don't understand. I said, basically, we use groundnut oil for everything now. We use groundnut oil for stew. We use it to fry. We use it to, basically, eggs. We turkey, chicken. We use it to fry those things. So how am I supposed to now do it that the food you must eat must not have groundnut oil? It has to be red oil. I say I have red oil, 25 liters in the house, but we hardly use it because we only use it to cook soup. So, and my children hardly take swallow. In fact, they know they like the swallow. It's only my daughter that craves swallow that much. The rest, they prefer rice, beans, all those ones. So, and I said, okay, how do we now quantify it? How do I now measure up? So that means if I'm cooking my own pot for the family, she'll be cooking her own pot for herself. That one just say, I said, no. My mom not say it's not possible. I say, it's not possible, true, true. Just be going, don't worry. We'll manage. And I told him I bring another person. I said, these are the issues. You don't inquire very well from these girls before you bring them. And when they bring them and they start displaying nonsense in your front, you'll now be thinking someone is stressing you, right? So that these are the issues. These are the issues. What's up, shenanigans? They brought one again for me last month. She came the very day. She was bragging all how she can do work. She's a neat person. She's a this, she's a that, she's a this. Okay, let's start. You next day you started as a married woman that you know you have kids in the house. You started. I did not tell her anything because I usually don't tell them anything. Just do as you used to clean your house. Let me see. Then if I now say, okay, you do this like this, do that like that. The very day she came, she was the one that was up and doing, trying to impress me and all that. I just left her with my mom and went out to see a friend. I came back, she was still doing this, she was doing that, she was cleaning here, she was, I said, okay, fine. I was not telling my mother, this one looks as if she's going to try. Maybe I've God has sent help for me. Only for her, when my mother said she should fry turkey, she had to fry the turkey. I don't know what transpired, whether because my mom did not finish making the stew before she left, so that she would give her food to take home to her kids. I don't know whether that was the reason her countenance changed. And the next day, we didn't see her. When I called the woman that brought her, she said they work too much. The woman was like, a job you started yesterday, the work done too much. Wait till you do. When you dey say job work too much. You see? So these are the issues. So she left. Yes, she left. Just one day. The other one came, and I've had a lot of them. Goodness, this house helps. Jesus. The other one came, she was doing the job. Before you know, as she came, she'll remove the clothes she brought, she'll carry my own clothes and she'll wear. She'll tie my wrapper, or she'll wear my slippers, and how can you be sweeping? You are on slippers, you wear slippers, you're sweeping a tile floor, you're on slippers, you're mopping your slippers. I just sit down and look her. That one was just about the food. She no dey for the anything. She just want to do and fear, rush the work, sit down, be watching TV. Then food. When she sees a 3 square meal, don't come. Hi, Robinson. You're welcome to my live broadcast. Thank you. We are talking house help shenanigans, right? So that was how this one, her own is all about food, food, the one she will take home, the one she will take home. If she wants to come and meet me, ma is well in the house, there's no food. Just 3 days you started, you have come to meet me, ma, it is well in the house, there's no food. Okay, no problem. Since there's no food, me, I get soft heart. I don't pack raw food, give you, take it home. After 1 week, she just kiss face. She's not acting funny. What happened again? Ma, it is well at home. Ma, it is well at home. Which one, ma, it is well at home? Ma, it is well at home. What happened? Food no dey house. And I say, my dear, me man, I marry me put for house. If I keep packing the food they give me to keep in the house for children, and I pack and give house help finish, which story I wan talk? The other day, not quite 5 days ago, I don give yam, I don give beans, I don give rice, I don give hot raw food. Today again, wetin? If I keep doing this one, wetin I wan talk? Me man, I marry me put for house. Does the husband no work? Husband works, but where he works is far from the house. One thing, he dey work, the salary is normal. Say, my dear, everybody dey manage. That's just the truth. Nobody has it smooth. We are all managing, but you've not even worked up to 1 month, and the rate at which the begging is, it's alarming. And after that, please, you stop. You see the days you work for 2 weeks. Let me calculate 2 weeks and give to you, so that I don't come and choke. Hey, Robinson. So that I don't come and choke with requests and go and faint. Hi, thank you. He says he liked the stream. Give me a thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you, Robinson. Thank you so much. So that is it. At times, I know we need to have empathy for people. There's a need for you to pity, have empathy on people, you know, especially when God has blessed you. It's also good for you to reciprocate and give to those that needs the help seriously and genuinely. But then again, people tend to take it for granted. Like, I've seen a lot of things with these house helps that this time around I'm guarding my heart, guarding my chest and my mind, that if I get any of them now, it's like I'm going to remove this my pity mind, and put it at the back of my back. So that when they start requesting or when they start behaving this way, I should remove my mind and deal with them the way I want to deal, because I'm tired. Look at Sparkles Gems and whatever in Sparkles. I can't call her name well. Oh God, Sparkles Gems. That's her name on Instagram. Look at what the house help did, and the girl was not even remorseful. She wasn't remorseful of what she did. Even along the line when the woman was trying to interrogate her, she went to go and carry knife. Wetin happen? You wan use the knife chook am so that she will not talk. Is that bad? Series of them, or is it the one that use her menses inside children's water bottle? A lot of nonsense. A lot of nonsense that you kind of, you'll be wondering which kind of hearts these girls have. When they come with all pity, looking unkept, you try to make them clean and human being. The next thing they'll turn against you, the same you. The one that said she wanted phone, the one that left that said she was calling my husband. At the end of the day, what did she do? You say she don't get her phone. That's after she used Easy Buy. That made her use Easy Buy so that she can pay monthly with her salary. Maybe that will hold her to stay for some months, but unfortunately she left. So now she knows how she takes sort them. So you can imagine these are the problems. May God just make it right for us. May God give mothers the strength, the energy to take care of their house, take care of the children, and keep the house in order. Because it's Sunday today and I'm going to start cleaning. I'll have to take off everything, clean makeup, remove everything, and clean my house. You know, they smell. My kids, they'll be in their room. I'll clean everywhere before they'll come out. They're watching their TV in their room. It's so sad. Hey, Robinson, it's about house helps, okay, mates, housemates, and how they behave. Yeah, we're talking about how mates behave. Okay, no matter how you treat them, you clean for your family. Wow, nice, 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 nice. So that is it. So the house help part, as in, it's here. I'm done. I'm done. I'm tired. I'll just clean as my strength can take me so that I can concentrate on my job, my office job, because I work from home. So it's not going to be a burden to me anymore. So, guys, I'm going to be running up to end this live. I decided to go live. This is my first live. And since I see that I have lovers here, I'm going to be doing this often. Robin saying, thank you so much. Shama as well. So I'm going to be doing this often. Okay. I thought I was going to be shy. And thank God this phone that will not slant for me to have the YouTube dimension. I'm going to figure out where the orientation is. This phone keeps telling me my orientation is locked. I don't know what it is. If anybody can help me, if you watch this video, if you can help me, please drop it in the comment section and tell me how to unlock the orientation so that I can shoot in a vertical mode, right? Please, guys. Robinson, thank you so much. Thank you. Please come again to my live broadcast, okay? I love you guys. Thank you. I'll catch you on my next one. The next episode, probably I'll be talking something different. Today, I decided to talk of housemates shenanigans, all right? The whole lot of nonsense, the mess, the whole thing they've been doing to people. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Bye. Thank you.